Welcome back, coin enthusiasts. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of UK pennies. While most of us see a penny as just a small coin, some pennies are incredibly rare and worth a fortune. In this video, we'll count down the top 5 most valuable 1 penny coins in the United Kingdom, sharing their history, why they're so rare, and how much they could be worth today. Whether you're a collector or just curious about coins, you won't want to miss this. Let's get started. First up today, we are talking about the historical and collectible 1 penny coin from the year 1899, issued by the United Kingdom, featuring the portrait of Queen Victoria, and this coin is one of the most recognized bronze pennies in British numismatics, and collectors from all over the world look for high-grade examples of this specific year due to its late Victorian era charm and strong numismatic presence. And in this video, we will explore its value, details, scarcity, mint information, historical importance, and how collectors evaluate its worth, along with mintage figures and overall market interest for this bronze penny coin, and why this small denomination has captured the attention of coin collectors around the world. The obverse of the 1899 1 penny coin carries the mature portrait of Queen Victoria, often referred to as the veiled head design, and this portrait was used in the final years of her reign, and the design includes the monarch facing left, wearing a veil and small crown with inscription around the outer edge, and this portrait style is distinctive and highly recognizable among British Victorian coinage, and collectors often compare the sharpness of the details on the bust and inscriptions when determining grade and desirability for this coin, especially in higher condition states. The reverse design features the iconic seated Britannia, holding trident and shield, symbolizing British naval power and national identity, and the seated Britannia motif had been used for decades on penny coins, making it a long-running cultural symbol. In the year 1899 is placed beneath the seated figure, and mint striking quality is considered when determining the value of this design, as coins with sharp details and minimal wear command higher premiums in the collector market, and these artistic elements contribute significantly to the visual appeal of this Victorian bronze penny. The 1899 penny was struck in bronze and has a standard diameter of about 30 millimeters and weight of approximately 9.4 grams, and was produced by the Royal Mint in London, and no additional branch mint facilities struck this penny in that year, which simplifies attribution for collectors, and most surviving pieces today show signs of circulation wear because the coin was a common workhorse for everyday transactions throughout the late 19th and early 20th centuries, making high-grade uncirculated examples significantly harder to obtain and therefore more valuable. In terms of mintage, the year 1899 had a relatively high production figure, and millions of pieces entered circulation throughout the United Kingdom and British territories, which initially suggests common availability in the numismatic marketplace, but due to heavy usage and the long passage of time, the supply of well-preserved examples has been reduced, and collectors often seek pieces with minimal wear, original surfaces, and even chocolate brown toning, which is especially desirable among Victorian bronze coin collectors, and these condition factors heavily influence values at auction and private sales. When talking about coin values and worth, the 1899 1 penny can sell for modest amounts in heavily circulated condition, while higher priced sales occur for coins that are in extremely fine condition or higher with sharp details and attractive color, and these better grade pieces can bring significant premiums, especially when certified by professional grading services. And collectors also note differences in strikes, color, and surface integrity, because bronze coins can develop spots or corrosion over time, which may reduce value, while original luster and smooth fields can enhance market appeal for this late Victorian penny. Depending on condition, the typical value of an 1892 penny in circulated grade might range from a small amount for heavily worn lower grade pieces to progressively higher values for fine, very fine, and extremely fine examples, and particularly attractive and minimally handled specimens can sell for much more when they reach extremely fine or about uncirculated levels. In true mint state, coins with full detail and original mint luster are rare and sought after, and have been known to achieve strong prices from collectors who focus on Victorian bronze coinage and late 19th century British pennies. Collectors interested in Victorian pennies often focus on completing date runs or specializing indie varieties, and although the 1899 penny is not considered one of the scarcest dates within the Victorian penny series, its popularity remains high due to its historical context as one of the final years before the end of Queen Victoria's long and impactful reign. In this era of coinage holds cultural and historical weight for enthusiasts who appreciate relics from the British Empire, and coins from this period circulate in the numismatic trade with steady demand across the international coin collecting community. As for subscription details and viewer engagement for those who enjoy coin collecting videos and educational content about world numismatics, feel free to subscribe to the channel to support regular uploads related to rare coins, valuable coins, world currency, and historical artifacts. And do not forget to enable notifications to stay updated on future videos and coin spotlights, as well as market updates, price guides, collector tips, and deep dives into historic mints and coin designs. So if you are a collector or someone learning about coins, this channel is here to enhance your knowledge and passion for numismatics. Before we conclude, remember that the 1899 penny from the United Kingdom is more than just a small denomination coin. It is a historical artifact that connects modern collectors to the Victorian age and provides insight into the economic and cultural landscape of the British Empire during the turn of the 20th century. And whether you collect for investment, history, curiosity, or the thrill of the hunt, coins like these offer something for everyone. So thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe, share, and follow for more informative coin content and numismatic discoveries in future videos. Next up, the 1 penny coin, 1906 of the United Kingdom, is a highly interesting piece of British numismatic history featuring the iconic seated Britannia on the reverse and the portrait of King Edward VII on the obverse, and collectors around the world appreciate the beauty, weight, and old age of this magnificent bronze penny, which was struck during the early 20th century, during a time when British coinage was transitioning from Victorian designs into the modern era, and this makes the 1906 penny a favorite among collectors, historians, and enthusiasts who enjoy the charm of old copper coins. The 1906 1 penny was struck in bronze and has a weight of around 9 grams with a diameter of 31 millimeters, and this large bold coin was used in everyday commerce throughout the United Kingdom and the Empire, and people used it for small purchases, making it an essential circulation coin. And because of its wide usage, many examples became worn and circulated heavily, making high-grade pieces more desirable today among collectors who seek well-preserved coins with sharp details and strong surfaces in their numismatic collections. The design of the coin includes the majestic figure of Britannia proudly seated with shield and trident, representing strength, naval dominance, and the power of the British Empire during the early 1900s, while the obverse includes the detailed portrait of Edward VII, who reigned from 1901 until 1910, and his coinage reflects the Edwardian era, which continues to fascinate historians and numismatists today due to its distinctive style and elegant execution in bronze coinage. When discussing value and worth of the 1906 penny, collectors always consider grade, rarity, metal quality, surface condition, and eye appeal. In low-grade circulated examples usually remain affordable and common, while higher-grade coins in extremely fine and uncirculated condition command higher prices and can attract strong interest from global buyers, especially during online auctions, coin fairs, and numismatic shows, where demand for Edwardian pennies remains strong due to their historical significance and aesthetic beauty. In general, the 1906 1 penny coin in heavily circulated condition might sell for a modest price, making it accessible for beginner collectors, while coins in very fine condition become more desirable and may sell for higher levels, and coins in extremely fine condition attract even greater interest, and rare mint state examples are prized treasures that can fetch premium value among serious numismatists who pursue top-tier bronze coins from the United Kingdom during the early 20th century. For investors and collectors who want to know how much the 1906 penny can be worth, it is important to note that prices vary depending on market trends, auction results, and collector demand, and coins certified by grading companies often achieve higher market value because collectors trust the authenticity, grade, and preservation certified pieces offer, and thus the interest for Edward VII pennies continues to grow, especially with educational videos, documentaries, and YouTube channels explaining the historical background and value of such coins. When creating subscription-style YouTube content about the 1906 penny, the script can encourage viewers to learn more about British coinage and to subscribe for further coin value information, rare coin discoveries, and historical insights, and the narrator can guide the audience through the journey of the Edwardian age while displaying close-up images of Britannia and Edward VII, encouraging viewers to comment, share, like, and subscribe for future videos about rare, powerful, and valuable coins of the United Kingdom. The long history of British pennies includes transitions from copper to bronze and eventually to decimal coinage in 1971, making the 1906 bronze penny a relic of a world long gone, and many collectors enjoy holding such coins because they represent real history in physical form and inspire conversations about sailors, merchant soldiers, and ordinary citizens who used these pennies in daily life across the British Empire during the early 20th century, which adds emotional and historical value to the piece. For those wondering about the possibility of big money value, it is important to note that rare varieties, mint errors, and special high-grade coins can enhance value significantly, and sometimes collectors discover double strikes off-center, strikes, die cracks, and other minting anomalies that can make the 1906 penny much more desirable, and thus coin enthusiasts are advised to inspect their pennies carefully using magnification, proper lighting, and numismatic knowledge to determine if they possess rare and valuable examples worth more than common circulated pieces. In conclusion, the 1906 one-penny coin of the United Kingdom stands as a historically rich collectible with beautiful design, impressive age, and strong collector interest, and individuals who focus on studying grading values and historical context can build fascinating collections, and YouTube creators can produce 40-minute content explaining origins, metal compositions, historical context, market value, auction results, and collecting strategies, while inviting viewers to subscribe and join the numismatic adventure learning about rare and valuable coins from around the world. Next up, the one-penny coin of 1911 from the United Kingdom is one of the most historically iconic bronze coins from the reign of King George V, and this coin continues to attract great interest from collectors, historians, and investors due to its age, heritage, and numismatic significance, and its design, material, and vintage quality make it an exciting topic for a deep value-based coin discussion that fits perfectly for beginners and advanced collectors who want to explore British numismatic history in detail. This 1911 one-penny coin was officially introduced during the very early years of King George V, who ascended to the throne in 1910, and the penny coin retained the classical Britannia seated design that had been used for many decades, representing the strength, naval power, and cultural authority of the British Empire during a period when the United Kingdom was still one of the most influential global forces. And this specific year is particularly interesting because it marked the early transition from the Victorian and Edwardian periods into a modern 20th century era. The obverse of the 1911 one-penny coin features the portrait bust of King George V, facing left with a royal crownless bust style, which was renowned for showing refinement, simplicity, and royal dignity, while the reverse side showcases Britannia proudly seated with a shield and trident, symbolizing maritime dominance and national resilience during an era where the Royal Navy played a vital role in politics, trade, and global expansion, making this design both artistic and historically symbolic. The coin was minted in bronze, using an alloy composition that typically contained copper, tin, and zinc to create a durable piece of currency capable of surviving regular circulation over decades and even more than a century. Later, many surviving specimens still show remarkable details due to the quality of British minting processes and the sheer durability of bronze coinage, which has helped these coins remain collectible today in varying levels of grade, condition, toning, and rarity classifications. When discussing value and worth for the 1911 United Kingdom one-penny coin, it is important to consider grading, scarcity, freshness of detail, historical importance, and mintage production numbers, as all these attributes influence market demand and price behavior. And in circulated conditions, these coins may sell for small entry-level amounts, while in high-grade, uncirculated, or proof-like examples they can reach significantly higher values, especially when authenticated by numismatic grading authorities that certify condition and originality. As of the modern collector market, the approximate worth for an average circulated 1911 British one-penny coin can range from small hobby-level values, while higher-grade specimens with minimal wear, sharp strike, and attractive eye appeal can reach more serious collector prices, and rare mint state pieces with superb surfaces and luster can climb far higher, often auctioned or privately traded among serious British copper and bronze coin collectors, creating a strong upward pull for exceptional specimens. The 1911 year also witnessed variations and minor differences between mints and production runs, and although most were struck at the Royal Mint in London, certain die variations, toning patterns, and plancher characteristics can differentiate coins for specialized collectors, and these subtle differences create fascinating subcategories that reward research knowledge and patient collecting strategies, which make the hobby more engaging for both educational and investment purposes. For YouTube audiences interested in numismatic content, the story of the 1911 one-penny coin provides rich historical narration combined with educational visual explanations of minting die, engravings, metal compositions, and grading, examples that allow viewers to appreciate not only the monetary value, but also the artistic craftsmanship and imperial symbolism behind British coinage during the early 20th century, making this coin an excellent topic for long-form, documentary-style presentations. For those watching this type of video, it is always recommended to subscribe to the channel, like the content, share with friends, and activate notifications to support coin research education and the continuation of historical, numismatic content that helps preserve knowledge for future generations. And by engaging with these videos, viewers can join a growing community of coin enthusiasts, collectors, and history lovers who enjoy exploring rare money, valuable collectibles, and hidden treasures from the past. So the one-penny coin of 1911 from the United Kingdom remains not just an old bronze piece of currency, but a tangible artifact of economic history, artistic expression, and imperial identity, with ongoing collector demand and investment value. And whether you discover one in an old family collection, purchase one from a coin dealer, or bid for one at auction, you will be holding a remarkable piece of British heritage that continues to tell its story more than 100 years after it was first minted. Next up in today's video, we explore the fascinating story, history, and value of the one-penny coin 1918 of the United Kingdom, a coin that has been studied, collected, and admired by serious numismatists, casual hobbyists, and coin enthusiasts from around the world. And this particular year features design, character, and historical context from the era of King George V as Britain navigated the final year of the First World War, which shaped not only the political, economic, and military landscapes of Europe, but also influenced minting, metal usage, circulation needs, and the types of coins produced for everyday commerce and national identity. The obverse of the one-penny coin 1918 holds the portrait of King George V facing left, engraved by the talented artist Bertram McKennell, and this portrait reflects strength, dignity, and imperial authority during a time when the British Empire stretched across multiple continents and influenced world affairs. And the inscriptions surrounding the portrait represented the monarch's official titles, a tradition that emphasized both heritage and legitimacy, while the reverse side of this magnificent coin displays Britannia seated, holding a trident and shield, symbolizing maritime dominance, national pride, and the long naval tradition that had safeguarded the British Isles for centuries and allowed commerce, trade, and cultural exchange to flourish. Collectors love the one-penny coin 1918 for its metal composition, weight, and size, and this coin was minted in bronze, a mixture of metals chosen for durability and visual appeal, making the coin highly resilient to wear and oxidation during decades of circulation, and millions of examples were produced in 1918 due to the economic and warfare demands of the time, which required large quantities of coins for payroll, industrial labor, and supply chain movements, supporting troops, factories, shipyards, and everyday civilian life, while the government managed war bonds, inflation, and public morale. Regarding value and worth, the one-penny coin 1918 can be found in varying price ranges based on condition, scarcity, mint marks, and collector demand. And in circulated condition, examples may sell for small amounts, suitable for beginners and younger collectors. However, in higher grades, such as extremely fine and uncirculated, prices rise substantially due to reduced wear, clear lettering, clean fields, minimal scratches, and strong luster, making such coins desirable for serious investors, while rare mint marks such as the E mint mark for Heaton and the H mint mark for the Calcutta mint can elevate rarity, appeal, and market price. Among advanced numismatists who study production records, market patterns, and auction behavior, understanding the historical backdrop of 1918 is essential, because the United Kingdom was concluding the First World War, which consumed resources, disrupted global trade, and changed the availability of metals, such as copper, zinc, and tin used in bronze coinage, affecting production planning and long-term strategies for currency reform. And this also influenced The shift toward minimalistic designs, standardized minting, and streamlined metal allocation as governments prepared for post-war reconstruction, new industrial strategies, and economic stabilization across a devastated and reshaped European continent. The one-penny coin, 1918, is notable in numismatic history because it represents a final phase before major changes in design, monarch portraiture, and material usage would take place in the decades following the war, and collectors today often categorize this era as part of early 20th century British bronze coinage, which also includes the Edwardian and Victorian periods, and studying such coins offers insights into industrial minting technology, supply chains, engraving art, and the evolution of national identity through symbols, inscriptions, and royal titles used on currency circulating throughout the Empire and Commonwealth regions. When examining condition grading standards, experts use criteria such as strike sharpness, letter clarity, rim integrity, Britannia detail in trident, shield and dress folds, and surface preservation in the highest value. Examples are those that exhibit natural mint luster, original color, and virtually no circulation, wherein these specimens often appear in auction, specialized coin dealers, and private collections, where they are catalogued, documented, and traded as long-term collectible assets appreciated for both emotional heritage and financial store of value potential, which contributes to the continuing interest in British numismatic markets worldwide. For individuals wondering whether their one-penny coin, 1918, is valuable, it is important to check grading, authenticity, metal tone, and mint mark presence, and collectors should compare their coin against standardized photographic grading charts and historical price records used by professional organizations and market analysts. And while not every specimen will achieve high prices, the sentimental, educational, and historical value makes this coin enjoyable for all collecting levels and contributes to its long-lasting popularity as an entry-level British classic that helps new collectors transition to more specialized, rare, and investment-grade coin categories. If you enjoy videos about rare coins, valuable currency, and hidden treasures in your pocket change, then make sure to continue exploring our educational series where we show you how to recognize valuable coins, understand mint marks, study grading, evaluate auction results, and participate in the numismatic community, which stretches across museums, hobby clubs, online forums, historical archives, and global trade shows, bringing collectors, dealers, investors, historians, and metal experts together to preserve the monetary heritage of nations and civilizations. Before we end, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with friends, and click the notification bell so you never miss upcoming episodes about rare coins, world currency, coin values, pricing, history, and investment opportunities. And remember, your interest and support helps us continue producing long-form educational content that guides collectors at all levels and builds a community around knowledge discovery, appreciation, and preservation of historical treasures found in everyday currency collections and auctions. Next up today, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of the one-penny coin. 1928 of the United Kingdom, a coin that carries immense historical significance and numismatic value. This coin was struck during the reign of King George V, who ruled from 1910 to 1936, and is highly sought after by collectors around the world. The 1928 penny features the iconic image of Britannia seated with her trident and shield, a symbol of British strength and maritime heritage. Its design has captivated coin enthusiasts for decades and remains one of the most recognizable motifs in UK coinage. The coin was made primarily from bronze, weighing approximately 9.5 grams with a diameter of 30 millimeters. This penny represents a period of economic transition in the United Kingdom between the First World War and the Great Depression, a time when coins were more than currency, they were pieces of history. If you are passionate about coin collecting or interested in British history, this coin is a must-have for your collection, so make sure to watch until the end of this video, because we are going to uncover incredible details that you will not find anywhere else. The one-penny coin, 1928, was minted at the Royal Mint in London, which has been producing coins since the 9th century and has a rich tradition of craftsmanship. This coin is part of a series that continued the designs introduced during the reign of King George V and showcases the artistic skill of the engravers at that time. The obverse of the coin features the left-facing portrait of King George V with the inscription Georgievs of de Grarex, Imperator, which emphasizes his role as both king and emperor of the British Empire. The reverse side depicts Britannia in her classical pose holding the trident and shield with the word 1 penny clearly displayed beneath her. This coin captures the essence of British pride and imperial history, and every detail, from the fine lines on Britannia's robes to the texture of the shield, speaks volumes about the level of precision used in minting the coin. Collectors are especially interested in coins from this era because the 1920s were a time of fluctuating mintages, making some years more rare than others. When it comes to the value of the 1 penny coin 1928, several factors come into play, including the condition of the coin, its rarity and demand among collectors. A coin in circulated condition may fetch a modest price, but an uncirculated or mint state example can command significantly higher prices, especially if it has been well preserved over the years. Coins that retain their original luster without any scratches or wear are highly desirable in the numismatic community. Experts suggest grading the coin professionally to maximize its market value and ensure that collectors know exactly what they are purchasing. Many coins from 1928 have survived in various conditions, with some showing signs of circulation, while others remain almost as fresh as the day they were minted. Understanding the historical context of the coin and the quality of the minting process can help collectors make informed decisions and add meaningful pieces to their collections. The 1 penny coin 1928 is also notable for its mintage numbers, which directly affect its scarcity and value. According to historical records, the total mintage for this year was relatively high compared to some other years in the 1920s. However, coins that have survived in top condition remain relatively rare due to circulation and the passage of time. Coin enthusiasts often look for variations in strike quality and die markings, which can further enhance the collectability of a coin. Subtle differences such as double strikes or off-center minting can make a coin extremely valuable and unique among collectors. Those who study the minutiae of coin design often find these small details fascinating and rewarding when adding rare specimens to their collection. For those looking to purchase or sell a 1 penny coin 1928, it is important to be aware of the current market trends and collector demand. Prices can fluctuate based on economic conditions, the popularity of British coins, and the availability of similar specimens from other years. Coins sold online, auction houses, and coin shows often give collectors insight into what buyers are willing to pay for coins in different grades, while some sellers may set high prices hoping to attract serious collectors. Understanding the actual market value requires careful research and sometimes consultation with professional numismatists. Many collectors keep track of auction results over time to identify trends and determine the best time to buy or sell. The history behind the 1 penny coin 1928 adds another layer of interest for collectors and history enthusiasts alike. This coin was minted just a decade after the end of World War I, a period in which the British economy was undergoing reconstruction and recovery. King George V was a monarch who saw his country through turbulent times, and his image on the penny serves as a reminder of resilience and continuity in British society. The symbolism of Britannia on the reverse side reinforces national pride and connects the coin to centuries of British coinage tradition. From the perspective of design history, the 1928 penny exemplifies the skill and artistry of early 20th century British minting and offers a glimpse into the cultural values of the era. Coin collectors often discuss the importance of provenance when it comes to the 1 penny coin 1928, a coin with a well-documented history of ownership, or one that comes from a notable collection, can carry additional value. Provenance helps verify authenticity and provides a story behind the coin that can make it more appealing to serious collectors. Coins that have been preserved in protective holders or have been part of historical collections are often in better condition and are considered premium examples. Collectors also appreciate learning about the historical events that coincided with the year the coin was minted, adding context and significance to their collection. The 1 penny coin 1928 has also inspired modern interest in numismatic investment as people recognize the potential for long-term value growth. Coins from the early 20th century often appreciate over time, especially those that are rare or in high-grade condition. Investing in coins like the 1928 penny combines the enjoyment of collecting with the potential financial benefits of owning tangible historical artifacts. Collectors are encouraged to store their coins properly using acid-free holders and to avoid cleaning them, as improper cleaning can reduce their value. Over time, long-term preservation ensures that the coin retains its historical integrity and remains desirable to future generations of collectors. If you are new to coin collecting, the one penny coin 1928 is an excellent starting point because it offers a perfect combination of history, artistry, and collectability. While it may seem small in size, this coin carries a story that spans centuries and connects you to British heritage. Learning about the coins you collect enhances your appreciation of history and provides a tangible link to the past. Many collectors enjoy researching the minting process, studying historical records, and comparing coins from different years to understand how subtle changes in design and production reflect broader social and economic trends. The 1928 penny is more than just currency, it is a piece of history waiting to be explored. Before we conclude, do not forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with all our coin collecting content. We regularly feature rare coins from around the world, discuss their historical significance, and provide expert insights into their value. The 1 penny coin 1928 is a remarkable piece of British numismatic history that deserves a place in every serious collection. By following our channel, you will gain access to detailed coin guides, historical context, and tips for building a valuable coin collection. Thank you for watching, and join us for our next video where we explore more fascinating coins that have shaped history and captured the imagination of collectors worldwide.